Carpelito Elementary School teacher Sheila Indalecio says every student needs to hear the words, "I know you can."
My goal is always to find where they're at, find what they love, and use that to guide them and scaffold them. So if a student's having a hard time with something, the only way that I see personally is you would find what they are intrigues them, and you would have for instance, one of my students, he really loves wrestling. So I would use anything that deals with wrestling to kind of incorporate into math, into reading, into projects or anything.
Indalecio teaches the core subjects to the Barragata School's 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, where she admits she puts her heart into every one of her students so they may excel not only in middle and high school, but in everything they do in life.
Sometimes your heart can get into it really deep. That, like with me, I teach 5th grade. So this is the point where they're transitioning from the elementary and they move on to middle school. So they actually say goodbye to me for good. But 5th grade, I wave goodbye and I hope and pray that everything I did was to the best for them to succeed and continue on in their life, to be able to soar.
Indalecio didn't always want to be a teacher. For years, she thought she'd grow up to become an accountant. After a few weeks in the field, however, she despised sitting idle at a desk crunching numbers.
I liked the crunching numbers, but I felt like I needed more action, more thrill, something more live.
It was a summer job as a camp counselor that convinced her she loved working with kids. Shortly after, she received her degree in elementary education from the University of Guam. When her school implemented the direct instruction program, she delved further and completed her master's in language and literacy. For the last 10 years of her teaching career, she's touched by the number of students who remember her and keep in touch, inviting her to their graduation ceremonies and even asking her to be their confirmation godmother.
I mean, how often can we really remember our elementary teachers except the ones that truly made a difference in our lives?
And despite the Department of Education's shortfalls from funding to resources, Indalecio never fails to see the silver lining in her job.
I never really worry about where things are going to come from, because I know that as long as you have the students and you have the support from the parents, and then you have that strong dedication from the teacher, which is me, then we can basically reach and do anything.